I'm in. Let's go.
It's the Buzz Bearded BS broadcast. 3 things you should never trust before noon. We're lightly buzzed, aggressively bearded, and comically full of it. Lots of laughs, nonsense, and opinions that nobody asked for are starting right now. Well, we welcome you into the QB podcast, the Buzz Bearded BS broadcast. Your hosts, Tegan Shahoon.
Rusty Turner. What's up?
Clint Crawford.
Clint broke himself before we even got on the show. We're not even going to go there.
No,
but
we're not.
We welcome you back in here again. You know, just 3 friends having a drink, having a good time, and judging by what was going on before we even came on, it's going to be a good show. We're going to go ahead and jump right in and introduce our beverage for the episode. Was brought by our own Mr. Crawford. So, Clint, tell us a little bit about what we're drinking here today.
I found this rum liquor 10 years ago down in New Orleans. It's called Bayou Satsuma. It's actually made by real Louisiana oranges, sugarcane, molasses, and rum.
Okay.
It is yummy.
Where do you get it? Can you get it around here?
No,
Oh.
I actually.
Is it only in Louisiana?
Yeah.
Okay.
I when I go down there, I come back with at least a case or 2.
You're like,
So wait,
gotta load up.
you're buying it by the caseload. I'm assuming though, just looking at the label and stuff like that, it's a nice looking bottle. This isn't cheap.
No.
No.
He's like, no.
Yeah.
It's carved into the side of the
It's yeah.
glass.
It's,
I mean,
it's carved in the glass. It's nice
it's
shaped.
corked.
It's corked. It's got a pretty awesome gator on the front of it. So
It's
this looks interesting. So
I think last time I went down there, it was like for the 2 cases, it was like $4.50, I think.
Jesus.
Oh my
Yeah.
Lord.
Well, this is why we love Clint. So let's pop this bad boy open. I'm curious to try it. So welcome into the first shot. Yeah, we're gonna do this one completely dry. No mixer, nothing. Wow, that okay. Whoa. What he was telling me about this earlier was like it's pretty potent. It can be dangerous, and he just poured me like 2 shots worth.
He did.
Good Lord.
Oh my.
This could be a short episode if that's how you pour.
Well, that is how
We're through half the bottle already.
We're almost.
We haven't even
we're almost
started.
done. We barely just got started. Well, I mean, here we go.
The bottle's already open because I didn't want to.
Cheers, boys.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers. Ooh. Oh, I can taste that
Yeah.
citrus.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You said the Louisiana oranges?
Yeah.
I can taste that.
Satsuma.
Satsumi?
Orange, yeah. Oranges. They're like almost clementine. They're small.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was good.
Just sugar cane. Just like I said,
You're just going to spend the whole episode reading the facts.
Yes, I am. Now I'm curious.
Rusty's at that age you have to read the nutritional facts before anything he puts in his body.
How many calories
Actually,
are in this?
I'm going to take this back. We did find some of it in Las Vegas. But
Oh, really?
anywhere else, I've only been able to find it in.
What I'm getting is you have to go to a place that starts with an L.
Well, yeah.
It's got to have an L,
Yeah.
an A, and an S in it somewhere.
So I'm just having.
You're like you're having flashbacks. You look like you're having flashbacks.
Flashbacks of when we found it in Las Vegas. That's an adventure.
So what's with the mixer?
So it gets really deadly when you mix it with orange slice or
Okay,
orange Fanta.
Now, hold on a minute. When you say deadly, just like you could drink too much of it, or
Yes.
Oh yeah, like
because I mean it's a
you
pretty
don't-
smooth.
Yeah.
It is already. Yeah, just
Yeah.
that shot wasn't like it wasn't.
You mix it with
normally
that.
Like,
Okay.
ooh.
Yeah.
Well,
oh Lord.
we got
If
orange
you look at
soda.
that first episode, every time I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, we drank the Pink
Oh.
Whitney. We drank it straight.
We did.
Okay, so all right. Okay. Oh, so
yeah,
now
that-
you're pouring shots. Okay.
Right.
He gave me like nearly half a glass full on the first pour, and now he gives me like barely a finger's length. Oh wait, hold on.
Hold on, yeah.
I gotta do
Mixy,
the
mixy.
Hold on, and then you gotta finish it with the signature Clint.
Yep.
Gotta
Stick
gotta
that
get
bad
the,
boy in your mouth.
stick it- The show went
Sorry,
from
I had
like
to.
PG-13 to like X-rated real fast.
Well, it started
Stick it in
X-rated.
your
remember?
mouth. Stick it in your mouth.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna try this with the orange soda. Hold on.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, okay.
Right?
I taste more of the rum in that.
Yeah.
It's like it brings out the
It brings
natural.
out, yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. That's yeah, I can see why that'd be dangerous.
Right? Especially since like we're halfway done. Hey, we got to hurry up.
We've had two,
Well,
we've had
like I
two
said,
drinks.
it wasn't a full bottle because I didn't want to open one of my.
That's what you want to hear when your buddy brings you a mysterious bottle of liquor. Is
Right.
oh, it wasn't. It was already open. What do you mean?
I already opened it and added my
Hey, just wait till I pull out
my
the
own
moonshine.
cocktail in it.
But wait, what?
I brought moonshine too.
Oh God.
Jeez,
Blueberry cobbler.
that sounds good. I like a good cherry pie moonshine. It's good stuff.
I'm not a big moonshine guy.
Oh, this. Ooh.
I've never really like I've had moonshine, but like I've never had like real deal moonshine.
Well, okay, yeah, this ain't real deal moonshine. But it's not. I'm gonna catch your insides on fire moonshine. This is.
It's not like basically you take one sip of it and you just blow and fire comes out.
Yeah. It's not like Everclear, you know.
Doesn't turn you into a dragon.
Yeah, right.
Oh, so okay, you bring up Everclear. So I've got a good story for Everclear, which will never be on this show. I'm telling you right now. If anybody ever brings Everclear, I'm walking off the set. Like,
Yeah, no. Yeah.
So when I was in college, we had this thing happen where we got moved into an apartment complex. There was some stuff happening with the housing and stuff. I won't get into that, but anyway, we got like to move into these apartments for like 2 months, and our housing fees like paid for the rent and everything. So every night we were having like a party over at the apartment complex because 4 of my fraternity brothers lived in the unit next to me, and then I had one to myself with a dude from another fraternity, and so we just had a bunch of people over all the time. And one night we got the great idea to play drinking Russian roulette, which how you do it is you take however many people are in the house at the time and who wants to play. There was like 12 of us. So you take 12 glasses and you fill 10 of them with like water or, Ruppelman, something subtle.
Sure.
And then you put,
Rumple isn't settled, so
well, it's not bad
it's not
compared to
yeah.
Everclear.
Well, yeah, but I don't know. They're both rough.
Well, so anyway, you put something lesser in is what I'm saying.
Sure.
And then the last 2, you put Everclear in it. And then you take a deck of cards and you have to pull the card that coincides with a glass, and you walk over and you drink whatever it is, and there's no backing out. Like it's a gentleman's agreement. Once you say you're going to do it, you're in.
You're in.
Yeah, there's no backing out. So my brother Alex, my fraternity brother Alex, we go up. We played like 15 rounds of this game. Alex hit Everclear on every single round but 2.
Oh my goodness.
So he did like 13 shots of Everclear.
How did he live?
I don't know if he did. I haven't seen him in years. Like, I mean, granted, he was around the house
There's no way.
like the rest of the year, but I'm not entirely convinced he wasn't a ghost.
Right?
Like he was a spirit.
Bruce Willis.
Yeah. It's like the Everclear killed him, and then somehow it re-engineered his body, and he was just operating on like Everclear. Like, he was like an empty vessel just walking through. So anyway, we play this, and here's the thing: is I was a pretty weak kid when it came to drinking because I didn't drink until I was like 21. I just never saw the appeal of it, so I didn't know what Everclear was. And then one of my friends, I was like, "Man, that stuff seems pretty strong." Like, because he had like 4 of them, and he was already into next Tuesday.
Right.
And so I'm like, what is this? And they're like, here, let me show you something. And we went outside, and they took a handle of it, and they poured it on the ground. And he lit a cigarette and started smoking a cigarette. And I'm like, okay, what is this? Like, what's going on? And he goes, here, let me show you something. And he just flicks the half-lit cigarette onto the Everclear puddle, and it goes, boom. And we had an instant bonfire. Right?
I
was like, we're putting that into our bodies?
Yes, we are.
I got in a fight with a ceramic
Guess.
cat over with Everclear.
Whoa. Say that again. What?
I got in a fight with a ceramic cat. and when it was just staring at me and wouldn't stop. I was drunk on Everclear. Matter of fact, that house is no longer standing. It was one of the 2 houses back behind Quick Shop over here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant you destroyed the house trying to kill the ceramic cat.
It was New Year's Eve. I was
He breathed on it and it just caught fire.
18, and I was living with 2 of my buddies, and we went to one of my buddies' sister's New Year's Eve party, and I started. They're like, "Here, have Everclear. You ever had Everclear?" Bad idea. I think like I said, I was only 18, so not much drinking there. Hard alcohol, anyways. And I got drunk, and they put me to bed, and this cat was staring at me. And I got in a fight with this poor porcelain cat. And to this day, I just, yeah.
He was talking mad
Stop
shit.
making eye
It was talking
contact.
mad shit. It was like Billy Madison. Why are you looking at me, Schwan? But instead of Swan, it was
know
a
it-
porcelain cat.
I know it's not the drink of the moment, but Rusty, do you have an Everclear story?
Yes. This happened in Old Town in Wichita. I was in college, and I had just got done working. I was I worked at Finish Line. I was an assistant manager at Finish Line.
Okay.
I was 18. I was 8. Yeah.
This was like 1936.
I was like 19. I was 19. Damn, dude.
I was waiting for that too.
I was like,
What the hell? I'm
was
trying
like,
to.
did he
I'm trying
not
to
hear
think
what
of
I
my
just
story.
said?
Fairly close
Trying to think of
in
my
age, yeah.
story. But anyways, so I just got off work at Finish Line. I go over to my friend's apartment. They're in Wichita, and he's like, "Hey, you're way behind. Here's a shot of vodka." I'm like, "All right." And this is not a small shot. This is like a quadruple shot.
oh God.
And I was like, "This vodka?" He's like, "Yeah." And I went, "Go, go, go."
Oh,
And he's like,
Jesus.
"That's Everclear. Good night, mother." And I went, what? Same thing. Like, I really didn't know what Everclear was. Oh, that night I did. That night I did.
Well, cheers to not drinking Everclear here today on the show, boys. There you go. There you go. Yeah. Fantastic.
Have you seen those videos where the kids are like, "I want to try the Everclear challenge on TikTok"?
No.
Oh, dude, look them up because it's hilarious.
I might have something for, what caught my eye someday.
Yeah.
That might be a good one.
It's
you go.
awesome.
Yeah.
So, I do have a bone to pick with you.
What the hell did I do?
What is up with you not liking mac and cheese and grilled and cheese?
Oh, Jesus.
100% agree.
I knew he was going to bring this up.
This was part of our text the other day, and it just baffled us.
I don't even remember what the text was. I just remember mac and cheese somehow got brought up.
I asked if you liked your grilled cheese with butter or mayonnaise.
Yeah.
And because I like it with mayonnaise because it gives it
Oh, right.
the
yeah,
better.
Yeah. Right.
Because I'm not a peasant.
That's the difference.
That's the difference.
That's the difference?
If you don't put mayonnaise on your grilled cheese, you're a peasant.
You're a peasant.
Old Clan
Well, okay.
Clint. Just,
There's a story there, but
we're going to start calling him Clant.
anyway, and you're like, don't like it, and don't get me started on mac and cheese. And me and Rusty are like, what? So now I got to know why you don't like.
Okay, so I will die on this hill. And I think this is going to be our new debate segment because I know where you're going with this. You want me to give you an answer, and then you're going to sit there and try and tell me I'm wrong. You're wrong. But okay, here's the hill I'm willing to die on: is mac and cheese is disgusting, and I think people are just institutionalized to like it because somebody told them they have to like it. They try to shame them into it.
Do you know the backstory of mac and cheese?
I'm imagining it was somebody was desperate for food.
Kind of, yes. So
There you go.
It started in the military. They had the powdered cheese, and then when World War I or II ended, all the soldiers came back, and that's what they ate mostly. So
That's awesome.
That's how it got into the household.
Hey, that's really great. It's not World War II anymore, guys. We can afford better
It's
food.
delicious.
Now I gotta ask: is it the box cheese or is it the homemade mac and cheese?
It's just mac and cheese in general. It's a texture thing. I just don't like it. My wife loves macaroni and cheese, but here's the thing: is she cannot make it when I'm in the house because if she does, I'll start to gag. Like the smell of mac and cheese alone makes me sick to my stomach. And here's the thing: is people are always just like, "Well, if you tried it, I have tried it. It's disgusting.
I get it. I get it because
It tastes like rubberized vomit."
hot tuna. I do not like tuna casserole because it's the hot tuna.
Well, I don't like that either, but I don't see a lot of kids running around. I don't see a lot of kids running around after school being like, "Oh, I'm hungry. Oh, I know, hot tuna casserole." That's nothing gets my gears going more than some hot tuna casserole.
I always made tuna salad after school.
What year were you born?
Right? And you're saying I'm the old one. Okay.
1979.
Clint's just sitting there.
God damn, I am the older one. Shit.
I don't think we needed a him giving his birth year for us to know that, Rusty.
Come on, it's only by a year.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
September 78. That's me.
Oh.
Oh, do you, what?
Oh,
I don't age well. What?
Almost
What
a
is
year.
that? Oh.
Almost. For a month, we're exactly the same age.
Yeah.
Because I'm August. 79.
Anyway, mac and cheese is one of those things where, like, literally the sound alone, it sounds like two hippos fornicating in a swamp. When you stir, it's just like
I should call her.
Oh my god.
it's disgusting.
Now I have that in my head.
It
Yet
just
again.
it
Now I
sounds
have
like
that in my
it sounds
head.
like somebody just like walked through a puddle of like soda. It's just
Oh my.
it doesn't. It's not appetizing. The smell is terrible. And also, here's the thing: cheese, the cheese of it. That's not real cheese.
I have a friend. He will make his vacations around places that have the best mac and cheese. Like
You need better friends.
no, it's true. He does.
That's gross.
He will search. Be like, oh, where are we going? We going to Florida? Oh, hey, look, there's a mac and cheese Hall of Fame or museum.
I base mine
With
around
like a
pork
big-
tenderloin.
Because you're not a peasant. No, it also everyone's just like, oh, but it's good for you. I'm like, no, it's not. Look at the
yeah,
cheese.
no.
The cheese is disgusting. Go show me yellow milk out of a cow. Like, it's not natural. It's disgusting.
Do you eat like cheese puffs balls?
No.
So are you one of those that believes chocolate milk comes from a brown cow?
Yes.
Almonds. It comes from almonds. Okay.
Show me on the almond
Show me
way.
a tit on an almond.
Dude, you have no idea. When I took a trip to a farm, they showed us how to milk a cow, and they actually did bring a brown cow in, and I was like, oh,
Chocolate milk.
we're getting it right. We're getting it right from the source, boys. And they go, do we have any volunteers to milk the cow? I was like, yeah. I went over and I milked the cow, and you can't even begin to imagine the disappointment on my face when I was just like, wait a minute.
Hold on.
This doesn't smell like Willy Wonka's chocolate factory. In my defense, though, I was only 17.
17.
And it was also his first tit.
I want to come back at that, but it's true. My parents listen to this, and I want to keep the illusion in their mind that I was just an innocent young man.
No, 100%.
No. Rusty's like, yeah, 100%. And just starts shaking his head. He's like, yeah, we've known you long enough. But no,
Yes.
here's the thing. Again, if you like mac and cheese, good for you. I've tried all kinds. I've tried the box mac and cheese, which, by the way, anything that comes out of a box that says cheese on it, like, you really shouldn't trust it because cheese is a dairy product, and I don't think it ages well in boxes, even if it's powdered. If you have to powder something and make it into cheese like that, that's not natural. That's some Stranger Things upside down shit. Like, that's not. It should not go in your body. I learned at a very young age, if somebody offers you a powdery substance, do not ingest it or put it into your body.
Well, that's also how they made Cheetos. Like, because after the war, they had a buttload of this powdered cheese left over, and they sold it to a chip manufacturer, and they started making Cheetos.
Okay, let me rephrase that. If a stranger offers you a powdery substance, but if you buy it off the store rack, because damn it, that's
If
a good
it's
point.
white,
I do like me some
don't do it.
Cheetos.
Everybody loves Cheetos.
I do like me some Cheetos.
Even like put it on a sandwich.
Let's
or
clarify this a little bit more. If a
Okay.
stranger offers you a white substance in lines,
Hold on.
Especially if your buddy's like, no, trust me, bro. I met this guy at an EDM party. It's all good. But no, I'm sitting there, and my wife like will make macaroni and cheese and like literally makes me vomit just the smell.
That's crazy.
And I've had people offer me all kinds. Like, they've offered me like the specialty like 3 cheese blend. I think it's partially like, if it's not the box mac and cheese that has the disgusting cheese in it, it's the macaroni itself. Like, it's a texture thing. I just don't care for it. And I'm not saying other people shouldn't, but I'm also saying it's disgusting, and I think people are just institutionalized to like it because everybody else likes it, and it's like, oh well, if you don't like it, I guarantee you, I go sit down and see somebody eating a bowl of macaroni and cheese. I've never seen somebody smiling while doing it. Never.
I'll smile the shit.
I've never seen anybody. Well, you smile when you just smell food, so calm down.
Okay,
I'm the fat guy.
you got to hit some of the food trucks in Kansas City.
No.
that have like mac and cheese, and
No.
they'll have like loaded mac and cheese.
I
It
have
is delicious.
I've had people try.
Okay.
I've had people try,
So-
and I've never had anybody make me mac and cheese that I actually enjoyed. It's it's
I
impossible.
think Rossi might understand this a little bit. I don't know. I grew up with my grandparents come from the Depression area.
Sure.
Like my grandma would literally wash sandwich bags to store, reuse them again.
That's frugal.
Yeah.
That's smart.
Well, but we ate a lot of mac and cheese
That's good for you, man.
because
That's,
it was cheap.
that's
Yeah, it was
awesome.
super cheap. Yeah.
And hey, I respect it. I'm not knocking anybody that does it for frugal reasons. I think, hey, whatever you want to do. But again, I've never seen anybody happy while doing it. They're just like, my friend told me he wouldn't be my friend if I didn't eat this.
No. You got to come meet my friend. In fact, he's on that the text message we sent out. I sent out the other day.
Oh, yeah.
the poker one, and he smile on his face the entire time.
Well, now that
He
I've said
loves
that,
it.
yeah,
You know,
I'm sure.
nah.
But now this is a tainted test pool because how do I know you're not going to text and be like, hey, listen, I got this guy.
Oh,
I
no,
need
no,
you.
no.
I need you to pretend like you like mac and cheese and just smile.
Oh, I don't.
I'll pay
have
you
to.
$100.
I don't
Would
have
that
to.
be anything like Tainted Love? I'm just kidding.
I do want to now. I want to go set up a camera like at a restaurant and just like watch people and just be like not smiling. Well, he's smiling. Yeah, but he had the ribs before, so he can't taste the mac and cheese. I honestly, that is my personal feeling, and that's a hill I'll die on, that I think people are just institutionalized to like mac and cheese because it is a part of Americana. Like, people will sit there. It's just like when somebody tells you, like, oh, I don't like pizza. And everyone's like, wait, what? Like, you don't like pizza? And it's like, I can understand why people might not like pizza. Like, I can't. You know, maybe they're not a big bread person. Maybe they don't like pasta sauce. You know, everybody has their own thing.
well,
and I don't think that you should sit here on this show and shame me because I have taste buds and I don't like mac and cheese. I
think it's
fighting
more in your head.
I'm fighting the
I think it's more
patriarchy.
in your head than your taste buds. Okay.
I'm fighting the patriarchy.
I think Corey's a little concerned. He was giving you the same look I was. What do you mean nobody likes pizza? What?
I didn't say nobody likes pizza. I said there are people who don't like pizza.
My dad doesn't eat cheese at all. He hates cheese, and he will not eat pizza.
See, now I'm better than that because I used to not like any kind of cheese whatsoever. I will eat cheese. Like, I will eat nachos with like shredded cheese melted on top because it hardens and it has that salty flavor. I'll eat pizza.
I was not trying to go there until you laughed.
I couldn't help it.
That's a hate crime. I love.
Not if it's true.
I love pizza. It's my favorite thing in the world, and I like extra cheese on it. Like, it's great.
Yeah.
My mom always said he only likes white cheese, and it raised a few eyebrows with some people. They were just like, "Wait, what?
What?
Like, why is it got to only be white cheese?"
And
I'm
saltier.
like, "Yeah." I remember my mom told somebody one time, she goes, he'll only eat white cheese, and this lady got very concerned. And I said, no. It's because it's the only good one. And I was like, wait,
that didn't
no,
sound good
that doesn't
either.
make it any better.
No. No.
But yeah, no. Like, hey, like what you like, love what you love. You shouldn't shame people for it.
Oh, no. Not
Bing,
shaming.
bang, boom, I win.
Not shaming that by no means.
Jury's still out on
You
that
play
one.
you play the don't be a douchebag card. You win every single time.
Hey, no, everybody in the comments put whether he's crazy or not. All right? Let's just start right there.
The tainted love test pool.
I know I'm probably jumping the gun, but talking about cheese just triggered the useless information in my
the
head.
100-mile stare.
Yeah.
Are we going into Clint's?
No,
Clint's
Yeah,
useless
just
fact?
go into it. Yeah. Go for it.
Well, because one, we're going Mardi Gras.
How do you keep getting further and
know.
further
Nobody
away
knows.
from the
I'm not even.
microphone?
I don't know.
I don't know.
But anyway, there's I forgot what the amount is. Like 8 million tons of cheese stored under Kansas City.
In the salt mines?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the mines up there in Kansas City.
Yeah.
And you want me to eat this? Because that seems like a sanitary place.
No, it's super good. Like they put like historical records down there,
Yeah.
all kinds of stuff.
They're up there in Kansas City in the caves. Yeah.
in the caves.
They've got asbestos down there. Like, what could go wrong?
There's no asbestos. It's just a cave.
The Kansas City Chiefs went down there one time.
They do. They have all
people
of their
wonder why-
historical stuff.
There's
in
actual
a cave.
And people wonder why their dynasty went off the rails.
And I'm not even a football fan. That's just wrong. No, you can take a tour. It's called Subtropolis up there, and and I've never been. I want to go.
I've gone.
But
they have
no,
antique cars down there.
Yeah,
all kinds of stuff.
it just triggered the thought about that, like metric tons of cheese stored under in Kansas City,
And that's what they, and kids, that's what they put in macaroni and cheese. Bye-bye.
No, it's actual cheese, not powdered cheese.
It doesn't make me want it more.
So
What if I said it's white cheese?
Well, now you got an argument. Well, I think we've put this one to bed. Don't shame other people, folks. Kids, don't judge other people.
not shaming.
That's how you win an argument. You flip it on somebody.
That's BS.
That's debate, baby. At least I didn't bring up nuclear war.
Corey's back there going shame.
I just said it
bring
was
up-
during the war.
I didn't bring up nuclear war, which is always every debater. That's always their final argument. It's like, well, if you don't agree with me, nuclear war, I win. So that's my nuclear war argument.
Blow it up.
Don't shame other people. Rusty, I really am curious. We are into the month of February, and it is the month of love. It's Mardi Gras. It's everything you could think of there. Can you tell us a little bit about maybe some off the charts moments, like maybe anything that has to do with this time of the year, or are we going to kind of go like we did with the last episode, just go completely off the rails?
No, we're going off the rails. 100%.
What a setup that was.
Screw Valentine's Day.
Oh.
I'm going through a divorce right now. So yeah, I ain't real happy about it.
Oh, you're gonna love our "What are you asking me for" segment.
Good. Okay, so everybody loves Rick James, right? Rick James, bitch. Rick James, bitch. Dave Chappelle is famous for that.
Yeah.
That is the best episode in my mind. Dave Chappelle is amazing, but this has to do with Rick James. So Rick James, when he was 15, and it took me digging on this, a whole lot of digging. Rick James falsified his age to get into the Navy at 15 years old.
Huh.
He then decided it wasn't for him, and he jetted off to Canada. He just ran off to Canada.
Well, it's Rick James. He probably waddled, but
No. So
I hope Rick James never sees this because he could kill me.
cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Just show up on my front door. I'm Rick James, bitch.
I'm Rick James, bitch. So anyways, but he got into a band while he was there in Canada.
Oh.
The band was named Mina Birds. And in this band was Neil Young. Young Neil Young. So Rick James and Neil Young, two people that you had never put together, were in a band in Canada together. And he went by the name Rick James Matthews. Yeah.
I blend in. My last name's Matthews.
But here's the deal. His name isn't Rick James Matthews or Rick James. And we'll get to that later. So because he lied to everybody, because he was hiding from the government, because he
stole the government cheese.
He took off.
Hiding in the salt mines.
he took off. Like he deserted. He was a deserter.
Yeah.
Even though he was only 15. Like, government, that's on you, okay?
There's so many things wrong with this.
There's so many things wrong here,
There's not like a clear, like, I'm in the right here because he falsified his documentation. That's wrong. They didn't double check the documentation.
No,
that is also wrong.
They're like, yeah, you're good. Hey, go on. But his name was actually James Johnson. And they didn't find this out until they had a big hit. They came out with a hit. It was called "It's My Time." And you can find it on YouTube. It is a good song. It's more like a Beatles song than than a Rick James song, right?
And then it just like literally midway through the
he's the
chorus, you
lead
just
singer.
hear in the background, I'm Rick James, bitch.
James.
Da, 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 da. Rick James, bitch.
But he came. They came out with this song with Neil Young in it, and they got signed by Motown.
What?
Yeah, because of this song. So they went to Motown to record an album. Rick James, they found out who he was, and then they arrested him for a year. The
Wait,
album-
Motown arrested him, or
No, the government.
okay? I would love to see Motown just show up and be like, "Ba, you're in jail."
Yeah. No, I think that would be a different story. I think a whole lot of Motown artists would be in jail.
Yeah.
Especially all the cocaine going around there. But
The white cheese.
the white the white and powdered cheese. Oh my goodness. So the album like got cut completely.
Oh yeah.
He's in jail for a year.
Right.
Neil Young goes and does his thing. Rick James, the song "It's My Time" doesn't get released until 2006, 2 years after he dies.
Oh man.
Right? And so, but you can listen to this song. It is a really good song. Like, I was impressed. It was a good song. But that is the behind the stories of Rick James and how he got started. It's hilarious.
And that is the Rusty Turner off the charts story of the month. Mike, okay, so I mean, way off the charts there, because I never would have known that. Like Neil Young and Rick James.
Neil Young and Rick James was in a band together
That's insane.
in Canada because he was running from the government.
I thought in Canada, if you break the law in America, all you have to do is go, "Oops, sorry," and you're good.
Oops, my bad.
Oops, sorry. Oops, sorry. Oops, sorry. Mixy. I just realized
You
I
used a Sharpie, dude.
I realized I just used a Sharpie in a house with 3 children.
And a dog
Yeah,
and a
it's got
cat.
alcohol in it.
That's been up somebody's orifice at some point, like a nose or something.
Whoa.
Somebody has put.
To a new shirt. Literally just out of the box. Somewhere.
No, hey, look, it's bent back. There's no way that's new.
It's been rubbed. It's been chewed on. If that came straight out of the box,
You got alcohol.
it's a Sharpie that's got like it's been chewed on. It's got cuts and marks and indentations. That just came out of the box. Somebody needs to call the
You got
Sharpie
screwed.
organization. Yeah, because they are causing more problems than the government that didn't flag Rick James for being 15. He just slams down a whole
But see,
handful.
that's how the tip should look like.
Well, okay, now we're getting into a whole other talking about. He puts it on the.
He puts it on the.
He just put it on. He put the chewed up one on there. Okay, so again, you just proved my point. That Sharpie is not fresh out of the box. I probably shouldn't have been mixing my drink with it.
Your drink's got alcohol. It'll sanitize it.
I was watching. I was like, "What the hell?" Is
I didn't even realize I was doing it. I just started doing it.
No, it's got to be the finger.
I know. I just started doing it, and I was like, "That's interesting. That's interesting." And then I put it down, and I went, "Did I just mix my drink with a fucking Sharpie?" I was like, maybe nobody noticed.
No, I noticed.
Rusty noticed.
I'm staring right at you. I'm like, what the hell are you doing?
Yeah, that was not my finest moment, but oh my god, this has been one hell of a show. We just found out that Rick James and Neil Young were in a band together, and that was only the second craziest thing after I mixed my drink with a Sharpie. So, you know what though? We're getting down to the end of the bottle here. We're getting pretty close there. I think we've had enough drinks at this point. It's time we can definitely give out some great advice.
Ooh, let's do it.
I think we can give out
I
some
love-
solid advice.
Love giving out crappy advice.
Yeah, guys, it's time for What Are You Asking Me For?
Hey.
Yeah.
I'm scared.
I mentioned that, we are in the month of February. This is the time of love. It's Valentine's Day. It's all that good stuff. It's a marketing ploy. But I got this message from a young lady. She's been with her partner for the last 6 months. So bear that in mind. This is she's 25 years old, and I'm trying to see. It says partner, so I'm trying to see if they identify, because that could really change the advice of this story. Okay, boyfriend. Okay, boyfriend right there. All right. Okay. So, dear boys, I've been with my partner for the last 4 years. Every year on Valentine's Day, I'm expecting him to propose. I feel that we've been together long enough that it's time we make it permanent. I also am disappointed every year when he does not produce a ring, but instead produces some small trinket, such as the diamond necklace, which he got me last year.
What?
Or he gets better. Or the solid gold studded earrings.
Oh my Lord.
Now, don't get me wrong. I understand these are not small price tags. Well, good. I'm glad that you got that. I get my wife's
5th anniversary.
Yeah, I get
You're
my
gonna be
wife
shocked.
I get my wife like wooden roses and call it a good day. But it's just not the one that I'm expecting. How can I tell him that I want him to propose without coming out and saying it? Because I still want it to be a surprise. I just think it's time that he needs to commit to me and show that he is in for the long haul. Can you please give me advice on how I can broach the subject without seeming as though I'm trying to force him into a relationship or a commitment? Sincerely, exasperated. Exasperated lover.
You know what the
Has she
number
been dating
one
that guinea pig from the last episode?
Go Randy. Hey, by the way, yeah, the Randy was the name of the guinea pig.
nice.
That's my name at the radio station.
You know what the
another
number
story.
one cause of divorce is?
What?
Marriage.
So what you're saying is keep getting the trinkets, save the money, don't
Yeah.
get married.
A lot better trips. Once you get married, not
Yeah,
so
they're
fun.
gone.
They're gone.
Says
Yeah,
the guy who recorded his first podcast on his wife's birthday.
Actually, she found that humorous. She loved the fucking podcast.
Nice, good.
She listened to it on her way to Russell. She's like, "Can I listen to it?" I'm like, "Yeah, here you go." She liked it, so
right,
I'm not
hey.
in trouble.
There you go.
Hey!
Hey, we actually saved your marriage.
It's saved. She loves me too much.
So, okay. First of all, the fact that you're calling a diamond necklace a small
A
trinket,
small trinket, yeah.
and then you backpedal and go, but I understand it's got a big price tag.
Yeah.
Okay, you're already conflicting. Like, it's like, that's a small trinket, but I know it costs a lot of money. I'm like, just pick a lane.
I'm laughing over here because me and my wife decided that whatever anniversary it is, our wedding anniversary,
Right.
is what we get each other. So last year was paper. She got paper.
Does this normally clump up like this?
Hey, we're trying to give real relationship
I don't
advice.
know.
You're focusing on the clumping of the drink,
I don't want to drink. Hold on.
but you'll eat mac and cheese?
Yeah, I will. All day, every day.
I don't think that was the drink.
You don't think that's the drink?
Yeah. Wait, wrong cup. Hold on. I think it's
coagulate at the bottom?
no.
No.
I've never had it coagulate like that.
I've never had a drink coagulate.
Okay, cool.
Not quite like how this relationship is apparently coagulating.
It's
Okay,
going
go.
downhill
All
real
right,
quick.
sorry.
So
off the rail.
I
Go
mean, so last year it was our second anniversary. I got her paper. Or first year I got her paper. This year I forgot what it was. But like I said, fifth year
He got her wood.
right?
Hey! Well, to be fair, that should be every anniversary.
And birthday.
Wait, she got the same gift twice?
Yes,
That's a good woman.
And Christmas.
But I think the fifth, if I remember right, it's like appliances.
I don't know.
I'm gonna have to look that up. Because
Yeah,
I
look
think
it up. But
yeah.
I mean, okay, so clearly,
Okay, I'm gonna. I'll here. Can I give my advice real quick?
please.
Okay. So this is the way my ex did it.
Okay,
Like we're in a mall.
right.
We walk by a jewelry store, and she goes, "Hey, let's go in there and take a look." And then she is pretty much just picking out rings right there. Oh, I really like that. Can I see that one? Oh, I love this cut. Oh yeah. No, I like the silver, not the gold. And pretty much she is picking out the ring, and she is telling me exactly what she wants.
Right.
And that is the biggest hint you will ever give anybody.
And wait, how long after that did you guys get engaged?
Yeah, shortly after.
I can't believe that didn't work out. Respectfully.
God damn.
Well, but that's my thing is like my wife, she likes to claim that she knew I was going to propose, but we never talked about it, you know? But I knew like 3 months into dating my wife, I was like, oh,
This is my girl.
Yeah, we're together forever. And I proposed like a year and a half after we started dating on New Year's Eve. And here's the thing. My wife does not wear her wedding ring. She wears one of those plastic, like ring band things.
That's what I wore.
Yeah, which I get it, but why am I spending the money on the fucking ring if you're never going to wear it?
Yeah.
And, I feel like I try to encourage her to wear it more than she encouraged me to get it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like I could have gotten her a freaking Tootsie Pop or a ring pop and we would have been fine. So, in my opinion, no disrespect to the individual that sent this to us. I understand you want to be married and you want your partner to give you something to solidify your relationship. But at the same time, okay, you've been together 4 years.
Yeah.
I know people that have been together for 15 years who aren't married.
Yeah, but I don't think that's what she wants. So I get it. I get it. But there's a happy medium there. But after like 5 years, just ask them. Be like, hey, where are we going with this?
Yeah.
Honestly, some people don't want to get married. I mean, this ain't true because for the longest time,
This ain't true.
I'm going to tell you a true story that's not true.
Okay. So the reason why I say this is not true, for the longest time when I was dating Gianna, I didn't want to get married.
Okay.
However, my best friend ruined that because we were, I think, in our first month of dating, and I looked at my best friend Mike and go, I want to marry this girl. And he's like, whoa, you need to slow down. Just give it time. But I kept telling her that I didn't want to get married. Because in all honesty,
Hadn't you been married before?
yeah,
Though?
well, that's why I'm like, yeah, don't ask me. And,
Well, I'm
there are
looking-
times a charm. But,
Well, I'm looking at this right now, and it's not saying if either of them have been married before. And so, like,
They seem young, so
Yeah.
And in 5 years, they've been together since they were like 20 because she's like 25.
yeah, she's 25.
Yeah.
So, like shortly after 20.
Yeah.
Like,
and is one of them still in college?
that's right.
Yeah,
Like, we
yeah.
don't have that kind of information.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
my wife and I, we got married her last semester of college.
Yeah.
But we were pretty much through college.
Yeah. Well, my ex-wife and I, we got married right after we graduated college.
Right.
And like, boom.
I think, just in my advice, my wife never once I think we talked about it sometimes. Like, I do see myself with you for like the rest of our life, but we never planned out our future.
Sure.
And she never pressured me to propose. I came up with the idea all on my own. I called her parents and I asked their permission because I'm old school like that. And that's another thing is, have you met each other's parents or do you both have parents? Because that's a big thing is if you're not committed to the person, it may not be the person. It could be the other people around you.
Yeah.
I'm very fortunate. I have great in-laws. My mother and father-in-law, I love them.
Oh,
to death.
I love my mother-in-law. I just can tolerate her for momento.
I want to remind you, this is being recorded.
I know,
Right? This is going out to everybody.
Gianna's gonna be like, can I
Gianna
listen to
knows.
the new episodes? Like, yeah, just skip past this part. Don't let your mom hear this.
Yeah.
But no, I think
Love you, Bev.
there's a lot of things that I think you have to consider is maybe he's just not ready, but he's showing his love for you because again,
Right?
diamond studded necklaces, gold plate, like solid gold earrings.
Yeah.
Those are not cheap trinkets.
No.
Not at
all.
They might be small trinkets, as she put it, but they're not cheap.
No.
And, nobody digs deep into their pockets for somebody if they don't love them.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like when you tell somebody, I want you to propose to me at this point in time, you're basically telling them I'm only with you if you're with me on my terms. That's just my opinion.
No, you're right. And that's why you need to have just have a sit down conversation with them. Be like, hey, where are we at? I'm very happy with you. I want to spend the rest of my life with you.
Yeah.
Like, but where are we going from here?
I think that this is a good sign that you clearly love your partner. You love your boyfriend, because you wouldn't be asking for advice if you didn't love him.
Yeah.
But you have things that you want. And
Yeah.
I think that is completely understandable and completely respectable.
Mhm.
At the same time, the minute you put a ticking clock on it, you basically are saying my love for you
Ends at this point.
ends at this point.
Yep.
You know, if you're not going to give me what I want, I mean, at that point, it's a hostage negotiation.
Yeah, right.
know-
It's not a love letter anymore.
I'm laughing because I've got a story that goes along with that.
Please.
So when the topic did come up between me and Jana about marriage, I finally looked at her and said, all right, I'll go to Jared Jewels jewelry store. Jared. Yeah. No, when you go to Barrett. Because I like the Barrett 50 count. And I said, I'll match whatever you pay.
Oh, that's good.
And so for the longest time, and to this day, I still give, hey, I went to Jared. You still haven't gone to Barrett, by the way.
You went to Jared, but
No, I went
don't
to
you know
Carrie's.
that don't you know every kiss begins with K?
Yeah. I went to Carrie's because her ring is immaculate. It's a one of a kind, and
Shout out to Carrie's.
yeah,
Yeah.
love Carrie's.
Yeah.
They do great work.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I think the thing is, you have to remember a relationship is not just one person. It's two people.
Mhm.
And the minute that one person feels like they're supposed to put more into the relationship than the other person, it no longer becomes a relationship. At that point, it becomes, like I said, it kind of feels like a hostage negotiation.
Yeah.
Like, I'm trying to keep you happy so you don't terminate what I want or what I love. I think, just closing it down here, clearly he's committed, he cares, or he just has a shitload of disposable income. But you mentioned on Valentine's Day he's giving you these gifts. What is he giving you, year round? Like, do you live together? There's a lot of
there's
information.
a lot of information we don't have. Yeah, are you living together, or like what's the living situation like?
Do you pay half the utilities? Does he pay half the utilities? Like,
Yeah.
what is this relationship like?
Mhm.
But my personal opinion is, don't put a clock on it, and don't make him feel like he has to.
Gonna push him away.
Yeah, at that point, he's going to see it as your love comes with conditions, and love is supposed to be unconditional. So, guys, obviously, I mentioned before, I do a lot of scrolling and stuff like that at home, and just go through YouTube. I'll spend like 2-3 hours just scrolling through random
Oh
stuff.
yeah. And at night, I'll just.
Oh, yeah. It's literally how I get to sleep at night, like a lot of people. And I'll tell you what, a lot of things caught my eye this month, but this is one. I found a video that really caught my eye, not just because of what's happening in the video, but really because of why the video. So this video is a mother and father demonstrating their nighttime routine to their daughter, I believe it to be. And so, you know how when you have like dogs and stuff in the house and things like that, there's a whole different kind of routine you got to do.
Yeah.
So anyway, here's the video. It's literally the dog. And she just like pulls the cover over the dog. The dad lays down.
Oh my gosh.
The dog is in the back filming this.
That's not a good boy.
Listen, the
he
dog's growling.
Why is he like this?
Oh, I'm getting in bed.
Like he's gonna kill the dad.
Yeah.
He's comfy.
There he is.
It's an item.
And he's okay.
poodle does that.
No, he's not. He's growling it out.
He's still growling.
Oh my
my
God.
So he was still growling the whole time. The daughter is just, they're like, see, he's totally fine. And she's like, no, he's not. Now, here's the thing. Most people be like, wow, that's an aggressive dog. My question was, why the fuck are you in there with your parents
Right.
when they're clearly going to bed?
That is weird. 100%. Yeah.
Like, I want to be clear. The whole dog thing did not catch my eye. It was the fact that the daughter is in the room and her dad's in her boxers, in his boxers. Her mom's in her nightgown and they're laying in bed.
That's never mind. That's how
Reach
they say.
their own.
That's how they say goodnight.
This film brought to you by the state of Arkansas.
Giggity.
I want to tell the story, but no matter how I tell the story, it's going to come out wrong.
No.
Please do it.
Yeah.
So I was.
You're already in
Oh,
trouble in this one.
I think I was a junior or senior in high school.
Oh God.
So this was way back. My dad, we were roughhousing around all day,
I already don't like where this is going.
and it come time to bed. Well, I was the last one going to bed, so I go to bed. And as you go up the stairs, the wall, I can't really. Guys, got a picture of this. The wall come out a little bit, and there was this sconce that you could step into. Well, I go up there, and my dad scares the shit out of me. I fall down the stairs. Dad's dying, but he just disappears. I'm like, all right, he must have gone back to his room. It's freaking dark in the house. And I can hear my mom giggling, so I'm like, okay, he's in there. And I go climb into bed. Nope, he was in bed with me. I about knocked myself out on my closet as I flew out of bed. That's what I was picturing there. I was waiting for somebody to scare somebody.
I remember my mom's gonna kill me for this. My mom is like the nicest human being in the world, but for some reason in our family, there's just nothing better than Dutch ovening the kids.
Hot box.
So like, if ever we had to stay at a hotel room or something, I would sleep on the floor. Because like, my mom just had this horrible fascination. She would just like pull the covers over, and you would just like, if you walked in, it literally looked like two raccoons having a fight in a bag, because it's just the two kids trying to get out. Just, ah! Let me out! It smells like government cheese. It smells like macaroni in here. But,
That's where it came from.
yeah, maybe that's what started my.
That's what started the mac and
started
cheese
my
hate.
hatred for macaroni and cheese. Getting Dutch
It
oven by
all
my
happened.
parents.
It all happened after they had mac and cheese.
Right? Yeah.
Welcome to the QB podcast, where we pull back the covers of trauma. No, but
Layer by layer.
Sheet by sheet.
blow by blow. But no, like again, that video just like caught me so off guard, because I was watching it and like I'm watching this, I'm like, what are they demonstrating? And then like I hear the voice in the background, and I'm just like, is that their daughter? I'm like, wait, like please tell me this was at like 2:00 in the afternoon, and they're just like demonstrating. Like, how do you leave the room after that? It's like, all right, night, guys, and just like
They
click
were
it off.
geriatric, so I'm betting 5.
I don't know. Let's ask our resident geriatric, Rusty. What time do you go to bed?
They were way older than me and Rusty.
I don't sleep well, so 5 a.m.
Whenever the white cheese cooks out.
Right? Whenever I get done doom scrolling, like
I've gone in depth in doom scrolling, and I look at the clock, and it's like 1:00 in the morning. And I'm like, ooh,
Just
time to go to bed.
I think it just speaks to some like the shit people will post. Like,
Right?
like, where you just sit there, you're like, okay, you're trying to get people to ask questions about your parents' aggressive dog. I feel like people are going to have a lot more questions than that.
right, yeah.
Like,
That's not the question that we're asking.
yeah, that's not what I had in mind. My first question is, why are you in the room? I wonder if this is the same person that messaged us about the advice for Valentine's Day. We've got more details now. Okay,
We
definitely
figured out the problem.
yeah, to your partner, you should definitely not propose.
Run.
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 Well, I mean, back to that just a little bit. I mean, it did, like I said, no. There was too many questions to that answer.
Sure.
You know, I mean,
Oh, what are you asking me
yeah.
for?
Sorry.
No, you're fine. There's a lot of unknowns there. There's still a lot of unknowns in that video too. Yeah. Again, why are you in there? And also, here's the second question: whose idea was this?
Cute dog video.
They're just sitting around the den in the family house, because you know they have a den, not a living room.
I want a den. Ew.
let me be clear. They're the same thing. It's just you can tell a lot by the person by how they describe it.
My grandparents had a living room.
Whether you're a peasant or not.
Yeah, whether you're a peasant, right, Clint?
Then,
Do you have a den?
Then they had a
Do you
den.
put mayonnaise on your goat cheese?
Then they had a den. They had a living room.
What is the
And,
difference between a den and a living room?
To me, a den would be where. To me, my library room would be my.
Den.
My
Yes.
den.
Yeah. Normally you can close it.
I'm glad to
You
hear
can
that,
close
Clint.
it down.
I'm glad you have that experience. What does it look like?
I've got my books are in there. All my oddities. My skull that's a drinking mug. Yes, I have a skull that's a drinking mug.
Of course you do.
Bring it.
I will. I was going to bring it today because of Mardi Gras, but I decided not to. Because I got to add to my collection to that is I want a shrunken head so bad.
No.
What?
Yeah, I want
No.
a shrunken head.
Aren't you the same guy that got into a fight with a porcelain cat? You want a freaking
yes,
head stare?
yes. I was 18. I haven't seen the shit I've seen now.
I feel like it'd be 10 times worse.
I mean,
You didn't shoot the cat, you'll shoot the head.
Right? Those are super creepy.
you know, my Lego collection is in my den. You know, my GI Joe collection's in there.
Oh, yeah?
You know, I mean,
Got a full set?
yeah.
We're geeking out.
Yeah.
Geeking out a little bit.
But yeah, I all my books, dude. Yes, I'm a reader. I have a library.
Really?
Yes, I read more than my wife does.
That sounded way meaner than I meant it to be.
Right.
It's like, I'm a reader. Really?
Really?
I'm an educated man. I know how to read.
Corey starts laughing. Corey's like,
Dave's like, I'm not going there. You're bigger than me.
I'd call you a lot of things. Educated man. Well, you know, I don't know. Maybe I would say educated man because, you know, you are, as we've said before, our walking refrigerator of useless knowledge. And I think that's a perfect segue into your regular segment,
yeah.
and that's
Yeah.
Clint's random fact of the month or the useless fact of the month. However you deem it.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
we went back and forth on the name of this segment because it could be a random fact, but some people could find it completely useless.
Right.
Like last month's, what was it?
The curling.
The curling, yeah.
Yeah,
The winners have to buy the loser's beer after the game.
I think
kinda
that's
game.
awesome. Yeah.
That I thought was very useful because now I want to go and watch a bunch of curlers and just play to lose.
Right?
So, Clint, what do you? Let's get into our useless fact of the month. What do you got for us?
In the spirit of Mardi Gras, that 2000 New Orleans is well known for Mardi Gras.
Yeah.
It wasn't the first in the United States, but it is probably one of the oldest in the United States. So back in 2011, a family that lives down in the French Quarter was actually putting in a pool in their backyard. And when they started digging, they actually dug up graves.
Happy Mardi Gras.
Well,
Lovely.
no, yeah, because it's so old that actually over time the town has expanded,
Yeah.
Right.
and graves just got built over. And of course, being in New Orleans, they don't have basements or anything like that. So, but
whose
it was-
original idea was that? Like,
was-
hey,
Can you imagine the
there's
conversation?
There's got to be headstones and stuff, right? And then someone's like, nah, let's just plow down
Well,
and put a
and
house.
Mrs. Henderson, let me understand. I know you miss your husband, but this duplex is going to be unbelievable.
Well, yeah. So, and it turned out that was actually the first graveyard in New Orleans that was built on top of, and they found it'd been lost for
They lost the graveyard.
yeah, because it had just been built over. I mean, if I remember right,
But that's
and
what I'm
I
saying.
might
It's
have
so-
to check this, so don't quote me on this. There are streets that still have that some of the cobblestone is graves because they were built on top of a graveyard.
So they basically said, hey, we don't have enough gravel
Yeah.
to pave this road. What do we do? Well, there's 2 headstones right there. Just
Right.
smash them.
But no, they're actually full markered graves.
Wow.
Again, makes less sense.
Right?
And then, last year, I think it was last year, they found a headstone from Rome, like from the Roman times. Yeah, I got. Well, the story goes like this. It was a lost gravestone from the Roman times in Europe. It was taken as a war trophy during World War II.
Okay, I was about to be like,
Right?
how did the Roman? I didn't
it-
think the Roman Empire was really big into jazz music. So
Right?
why are they? In
Somebody was a fan.
I mean,
like, I want to be buried in New Orleans. I'm like,
Right?
Caesar, what is New Orleans? You'll see.
You'll find out. Don't worry about
It'll
it.
be great.
Great food. Hey,
It's party.
party, yeah. That's where they go to party. Yeah.
But like I said, to my point, who originally had the idea? Like we don't need that gravesite anymore. We're good.
I think just because they didn't have back. I don't want to say the care like we do now.
Standards?
Yeah,
Right. Standards.
that graveyard's got to go. We got it. So
There was
they
no
didn't
OSHA back
they didn't repatriate the graves like we would do nowadays.
Well, and
that's
they're-
even iffy.
They're kind of limited on land,
Yeah,
right?
right.
Because they got the dam and everything.
I love
else.
how you two are essentially explaining how this might have happened, but you're basically defending.
I am not defending.
That part of the town is old. I mean,
Yeah.
it's old.
Oh yeah,
Like,
but still,
literally one of the oldest bars in the United States is down in that area.
I mean, that's fine. But again, I would think somebody would sit there and be like, maybe clear their throat, raise their hand, and be
Right.
like, hey, so I would have loved to have been there for the city council meeting on that. Again, Mrs. Henderson, your husband will never be forgotten, but this duplex
I don't think
is going to be the shit.
I don't think they had city councils back then. But
That's probably what led to the city council being
oh yeah,
created.
no, 100%.
Hey, so these sons of bitches just paved over my husband's gravestone, and some chick from UCLA was just getting beads. I feel like we need to have.
hey, is that where the shrunken heads come from?
that's actually my first experience with a shrunken head was down in New Orleans.
With a chick from UCLA,
No, my
they called her
first,
Shrunken Head.
well,
Peekaboo.
it was
He had the porcelain cat with him. He's carrying.
We'll get through this together, buddy.
I think it was Mardi Gras of 09.
He was carrying the porcelain cat with him. He says, "Hey, 3 shots of Everclear. This motherfucker will talk to you."
Dude, that was a fun time. Mardi Gras. I think it was 09. I really do. I think it might have been 09. I'm pretty sure it was 09. But Girls Gone Wild. That was when Girls Gone Wild was
Jesus.
big time.
Yeah.
And they were down there.
Okay, not
Are you in
necessarily.
the videos?
Yeah, no.
I might be in the crowd. Look for a really tall. It
Okay,
wasn't
let me be clear. We're not watching
Yeah,
these
no.
episodes.
No.
I just want to be clear. The guy that founded that company was a real piece of shit.
No, 100% he was.
Well, yeah,
He came
but
out, that guy was a
it was back when they were real big. So 09.
Again,
yeah.
that doesn't matter. They were a piece of shit.
We were down there. We were down there for something. I forgot what we were doing. Me and my best friend since
Girls Gone
kindergarten. Yeah. No. I actually showed Jalna when we were down there for Mardi Gras a couple of years ago. The Girls Gone Wild was right there at that bar. So
Oh my god.
it was, dude. We got so many beads thrown at us. Well, because so we're walking.
I don't think you understand how it works.
No, I think he does. They drank enough of this Bayou stuff.
No.
that-
This wasn't even around in 09.
They started flashing the
Thanks
camera.
for
They were like,
two
they were
years
like,
later,
yeah,
this
good enough.
No. So actually, the guys don't have to show anything. Just so you know,
What?
my buddy was getting so many. Dude, we walked away with trash bags full of beads because he was wearing a cowboy hat. He was the only one down there wearing a cowboy. Well, Adam.
That's all it was.
Yeah, it was the cowboy hat because he stood out because he was. I think he's a little bit shorter than me, and we were walking through the crowd, and he was about the only one I saw wearing a cowboy hat down there. I don't look good in a cowboy hat. I'm always in a ball cap.
That's what stopped you from wearing a cowboy hat at
That
Mardi Gras.
is a huge waste. I mean, you had all those beads and you didn't use them.
Oh no, we used them. It just we got more than we could
Oh no,
we-
I would
we were-
I would just find random.
we were-
like, hey,
we were-
hey,
No requirements
hey,
necessary.
hey.
Just throwing them out.
We were seeing all kinds, and some of them we didn't want to see.
Yeah, no, 100%.
See, now if it's me, I don't personally, I don't like that tradition very much. But here's my thing: is I'm not going to ask for anything in return. I'm just going to hand them beads. Because I know one of them is married with like 4 kids. They're going to show up back at home with a whole neck full of beads. And there's going to be some questions. And it's just like, I just like to create chaos.
Dick.
It's like,
How'd you get so many beads, honey?
Well,
some random guy just showed up and gave them to me. Oh, I bet he did.
Baloney.
but I mean, it was a great time. I mean, for my first Mardi Gras, and then my second one was 10 years ago. That was a funny story, but
The pause.
Right.
That one was 10 years ago.
uh,
I remember 10 years ago.
no, I remember it because
He's like,
how
none
old
of
are
it
you
is
now?
safe to say.
I'm 46, so that would have
46,
been
you have been 36?
Yeah, I would have been 36.
I feel like the crazy Mardi Gras stories got to stop after 26.
No, it was. I went down there with another really good friend of mine. We'll just call her Spencer. She's and
Name rhymes.
so
with
we
Quinter.
no we stayed with my buddy who runs at the time I think it was the #1 dive bar in the world.
Google this.
Snake and Jake's Christmas Lounge. When he told me about this bar, I looked at it and I'm like, Rape Shack. And I mean,
Okay.
no,
All right.
no, look at it. No, Google it, pull it up. Snake and Jake's Christmas Lounge.
Yeah, that definitely looks like a place that caught a couple court cases.
Dude, it's best bar ever.
Whoa! Those two statements conflict, Clint.
They do not go together at all.
We're not promoting this place. What?
Oh wow, yeah.
That's really visual. It's mostly outdoor. Yeah, no, I just looked at it. It looks like a place where the sequel to or the reboot of Roadhouse was shot. Like
Right.
they snapped that photo in between drug deals.
So it's actually between two houses. They don't have building codes down there, so it is literally it's in an old coal building.
Whoever
If you-
developed it is the same people that paved over the gravestones.
Yeah, 100%.
if you walk in there, you'll notice
No building
that
codes, it's
the
okay.
walls slant, and it was a coal storage building, and it was slanted. The walls are slanted because the coal would fall off and not stick, and so they turned it into a bar. The story goes, I don't know how true this is, but the story, there's only been one guy shot there, and he drinks for life. And that was in the late 1970s.
See, that's the sign they hang on the bar. Only one guy shot here since
Dude,
1970.
it's awesome. It is a true, like, it's always packed. I've never been in there when it's not been packed. I've worked
It
there.
looks like
I've
you can
bounced.
only fit 10 people in it.
Yeah, so I mean, yeah.
I've bounced there, and it was like a revolving during Mardi Gras. It was a revolving
Looks
door.
like that looks like a place where only gators show up. So you're just tossing alligators out the
That would be cool. I mean, hey,
freaking rugby guys.
but dude, it's anybody that goes down there, I recommend it because it's just go in, ask for my buddy Beetle. Yes, the bartender. Yeah, his name's Beetle.
I knew it was either gonna,
Beetlejuice, shrunken heads. Now it's all
actually,
coming
okay,
around.
so-
it was
no,
either
no.
going to be Beetle, Junebug, or Dandelion.
His real name is Juan. He's but he
The one and only.
yeah, Juan and only. So that's another podcast where I go into how he got his name. Because he was born down in Puerto Rico.
I think the lesson from this episode is, hey, if you see a cemetery, don't pave over it.
Don't do it.
Like-
that's disrespectful. That is
Yeah.
just crazy.
Even if it is Louisiana and there's beads being thrown
And
everywhere.
They have no building codes.
There's no building codes.
No building codes. It's okay.
I might have just got myself banned from Louisiana.
Because now nobody's ever going to want to develop there again. It's like, is this on a plot of cemetery land? Oh,
Silly.
well, boys, I think we've laughed ourselves silly. As always, I enjoy getting to have the time with you guys. I look forward to this every time that we get together. And
So much fun.
Yeah, I get to have a drink and have a quick laugh, even if Clint's random fact of the month's probably going to get us canceled in every country.
Well,
in
at
the
least
world.
me. I mean, I after last episode, where I 4 times.
4 times, yeah.
4 times. Yeah.
We should say this show does not reflect the beliefs of Clint Crawford.
If I don't get canceled, I ain't trying.
What's that thing that they do, the disclaimer at the beginning of episodes? Like, this episode includes, opinions and things that are not associated with the producers or the distributing entity.
Right.
I feel like we need to put that disclaimer up before every episode.
Right.
It's like, Clint Crawford's going to offer some opinions we do not agree with. But,
He's bigger than
What's
us.
what's the saying? It's not a war crime the first time.
Oh my God.
On that note,
on that note, it's time to close up shop. It's closing time, boys. Clint, I can't. That's so.
I'll unwrap that after we close out here.
Oh my God.
Oh my God! I'm not even buzzed, but I can't see straight.
My side's starting to hurt.
Oh my God! That's terrible.
It's horrible advice.
Oh Jesus! Oh my God! We gotta close up shop after that.
We gotta go. We gotta end it on that.
Boys, it's closing time. So as always, closing time. We get our final taste of the beverage of the episode. Of course, again, we've been enjoying a nice sip of Bayou Satsuma. Available in Louisiana and, as Clint told us, apparently in Vegas too. So
Yeah.
They have everything.
where did you find this in Las Vegas? Like where?
It just appeared.
Random liquor store?
Random
I
liquor
had 4 shots of
store.
Everclear, and a porcelain cat just showed up with a bottle.
There's a story there too.
They were handing out cards, and I just went there.
I was there on a working job, so
Great. There you go, sir.
Awesome.
But there, well, I was gonna do a shot, but okay. Rusty,
whatever you don't give him. Okay.
Oh wow!
enjoy that, buddy.
What the hell? I got the short stick. There.
Welcome to the Buzz Bearded BS broadcast, where we try to kill Rusty Turner. Gentlemen, that's gonna wrap up another great episode. It's been fun. I'll never be able to show my face in public again after this airs. But, congratulations, and hey, if you are enjoying Mardi Gras, do it safely, do it respectfully, do it responsibly, but have a great time. And we'll talk to you next time. This has been the QB Podcast, Buzz Bearded BS broadcast. I'm Tegan Sherhoon.
Rusty Turner.
And I'm Clint Crawford.
We'll talk to you next time. Boys,
Boys.
cheers.
Cheers.
Knock it down.
Oh jeez.